Alright, I think we're live here. What's up, everybody? We're doing a stream for Exos Heroes. It's a game that I just picked up about a couple weeks ago. It's been pretty fun, so I figured I'd get more into it. Just make sure I got everything up and running here. Looks like we're good to go on Twitch. Pretty sure we're up on YouTube, but let me double check. They made some changes with YouTube, so everything is kind of weird for me. Let me see. Edit video, make sure it's got the right game, because it might not have the right game on here. What's up, Fresh Prince? How you doing? I'm pretty sure it's got the wrong game. Well, that's if I even put a game. I might not have put one up here. Just says public. I don't think it put a game. Oh, that's because I did Texas Showdown in here, so it probably doesn't have anything listed. Let me see if it'll let me do it afterward. They changed a lot of stuff with the YouTube streaming, so it's a lot more difficult for me to set it up. Like, at least it lets me stream. Obviously, you found it on here, so that's good. I wasn't sure if it was even going to let me do that. I don't know where you change it on here now. Tag, maybe? No, tags for regular tags. You know what? I don't know. It's up and running, so that's fine. That's good. We'll just go ahead and go from there. Anyhow, what's up, everybody? So this is called Exos Heroes. It's been out since May, I think, and I'd seen ads for it, and it looked interesting. Like, the artwork style and everything was really appealing to me. But that was before I got my new phone. I was still on the S9 back then, and I had no space to even try this game. So we got the new phone, got a lot more space, a lot more powerful phone, and decided to try it out. Like I said, I started this about 2 weeks ago. This is actually not the first account I rolled. I re-rolled a few times, and I actually kept the accounts because they have a pretty easy system for switching over to different accounts. You just log out, and when you log back in, you can choose a different account to come onto. It's pretty easy. So I actually have 4 accounts. This is my main one that I'm using right now, which was like the second. I think this was the second one that I started. My first one just had no luck whatsoever. It reminded me of my old Dokkan account, my global Dokkan account that I got rid of, because that one had no luck either. Heard a lot about this game, but haven't seen anything yet. Don't know if I want to try it or not. Yeah, so we'll go over it a little bit. These are some of the things that are going on right now. I think they're still doing like the celebration events for people that just start. Exos Pass seasons for people that want to whale. Core Raid is the current event that's going on right now. And then you got your choice fate cores and all this. I'll go over that in a second. But anyhow, so this is your logins that you get. So I've been on this account for 12 days now. The first 7 days they have like this campaign going on. So when you start, you have the Festa here. So for the 7 days they have like a bunch of different things that you can do for missions, and you get a bunch of prizes for that. One of the big reward is like this right here, which is a legendary weapon, because in this game you have your characters and you have your weapons, full equips, by the way. Like, they have weapons, clothing, helmet, boots, accessories. Like, they have a lot of different things going on for each character. But the other thing that's going on is you get 7 days of free multis, like 1 multi a day for like 7 days. That's pretty cool. When you start, you have a selection summon, which you get to reroll that first summon until you're satisfied with what you get. There's a number of 5 stars that are on that banner. Not every 5-star, but there's a good selection of them, and there's 3 in particular that are considered to be really good. This Ice Queen in the back, Bernadette, is one of them. There's another one, Anastasia, which is like a healer type support unit, and then Baraka, who is one of the hardest hitting characters in the game. Those 3 are actually on that selection banner, so those are probably the 3 that you want to go for. And you can keep re-rolling that until you get one that you want. Like, say you don't want one of those 3, you want someone else, you can go for them, and then pick who you want, and then move on. There's another login bonus that you get going into town, where you get a daily treasure chest, and on the 7th day of that, you actually get another 5-star unit, who is Naomi, which is this unit here. You get her for free on the 7th day. So if you manage to like pull her, I think she's on the selection banner too. I would reroll, because you're gonna get her for free on the 7th day anyway. Pretty much everyone advises that you just blast through story as quickly as possible, because that's how you unlock different parts of the game. When you first start the game, there's not a lot. You have to like progress through the story. The story does not use up stamina, so you can stack stamina for other things, like the raid that we're going to show you later on, or exploration, or other things. So that's why they suggest going through story. You want to try to get your team up to 5 stars. They don't necessarily have to be natural 5 stars for the story. You can get, you know, any unit and level them up to 5-star. But it's suggested you want to try to do, you know, 3 or 4 stars. Level them up to 5-star. Don't take like a 1-star or a 2-star and level them all the way up to 5-star. That's probably not as worth it. Although you do want to do that later on, because there's also prizes for leveling them up. But anyhow, you get a decent amount of currency to start. So for the re-rolling, what you want to do is the selection one, select who you want, hopefully a 5-star, and then use the currency you have on the other banners that are out. And what you want to try to do is try to get as many 5-stars as possible, in my opinion, to start. At least 3 would be a decent account, I think, at the start. This is the premium recruit banner, where every unit is available. You might not get them, obviously, but they are here. Nation recruit are tickets, special tickets that you get. The current raid right now, you can get, I think, 20 of the tickets, but 10 of them are hidden behind a paywall. This gives you a higher chance to get some of the better units, but it's also got every unit on the game. Free recruits, a free daily, or not even daily, I think it's like every 8 hours you get one. I think you can get 5 stars on this, but the rates are really bad on this one, so don't expect to get anything from the daily. Oh shit. And then these other 2 banners. So this one is the rotating banner. This is where they'll introduce, I think, new units or new raid up banners and stuff like that. This one usually will have a discount summon at the start. So when they introduce a new banner, it'll be like 200, I think, for the first roll. And it's got a select number of units that are higher rates. So like this one, you chose which unit you wanted to go for, and then you can see like some of the rates are higher for them than they are for the others. Those are the ones that they're telling you to go for. And then you have the mileage there. So I believe you get the unit if you hit that mileage. So this one, it's every multi you'd get 1 mileage on that counter, which you need 28 in order to get that guaranteed unit. That's whale territory, or if you happen to save up enough to go for it. Down here, you have the string of creation. So this one unlocks when you pass chapter 4 or hit chapter 4, one or the other. And what it is like you'll get a selection of which banner you want to go for. There's a bunch of different ones on there. I chose Bathory because I wanted to go for her. And so how this box works is it doesn't have a mileage reward, but what happens is every time you summon, like these are all the units on this in this box. So it's a box summon. Every time you summon, it's going to be what's ever in this box. And you see the numbers next to the units in there. It'll keep whittling down, you know, based on who you summon. So like if you're going for Bathory, you can keep summoning in this box till you empty out this whole box, and eventually you will get her. Just like everything else in this box, you'll definitely get if you keep summoning on this box. So she's the one that we picked this box for. But then you have like, you know, Bernadette's on here. Magi is pretty good. I've been using her a bit. You have Emma here. Like you have a bunch of other 5 stars on here. You will eventually clear out the whole box if you really want to, or you can just go for Bathory, get her, and then move on to a different box because there's a bunch of different ones on here. So that's how that one works. This one, we're gonna summon on this one later on because I want to finish this so I can get my fate mileage. The high grade fate mileage are like, I think guaranteed 3-star. Like can give you 3, 4, or 5-star, but it's usually a 3-star you get from this. The fate mileage is guaranteed 5-star, I believe. And so I think each multi you get a high grade mileage, and then with 10 multis you'd get the regular fate mileage. So that's what I'm going for so I can get my 5-star out of that, but we'll do that later. Collect all that. So we're gonna do my dailies. Show you pretty much what happens for me in this game. I like to start off trying to collect all this shit, get this out of the way. So once a day, Alliance is like your friends list. You send each one, you know, Alliance points. You can exchange those for things in the shop. I think it's just for stamina. Air Squadron are your guilds. I just joined a random one. I could probably join a better one, but I just joined one for the hell of it. You collect those as well. Check my dispatches. So there's 3 different types of dispatches. This one here gives you experience scrolls. They're really low. Like they're only like, I think 100 EXP per, but I mean it's better than nothing. Send them out. Exploration here gives you some currency to exchange as well. Send those out. And it's like every 5 hours or so. I think it takes like 5 hours. Treasure hunting. This one honestly isn't worth it as much to me. Like I get more money just doing the money dungeon, but you can do this as well for the hell of it. Okay, so we're gonna do our daily quests. These are really easy, and you get some pretty good stuff out of it. Like you see, you're gonna get some experience, some EXP scrolls. Like, you want to do this every day. You pretty much just automate it. And then on the map there's like some other things going on. The main thing that I'm trying to look out for are the merchants. Like, that's a grave robber there. But this is the one I'm looking for right here, is the travelers. Because the travelers give you some good stuff. Like, fighting the grave robbers give you some stuff, but they're annoying to fight. Like, you have to set up your team to be a bunch of characters that, I think, multi-attack. Because you can't use special moves in those fights. So you have to beat them before they fill up their gauge bar, or else they run away and then the mission's over. I'd say at the very beginning, it's pretty easy. So like once you get a squad that you're happy with, you shouldn't have too much trouble with it until probably about chapter 6. Like it instructs you pretty easily by how to play the game and how to do the fights and stuff. You just follow the missions and then you collect stars. Each chapter, what happens is each part you can earn up to 3 stars, and then when you get the maximum amount of stars, you get like all the currency from it. Like I think starting from chapter 2, because I don't think chapter 1 does it. Chapter 2 and beyond, you can get up to 200 for completing the entire chapter. Like you'll get 3 different prizes in terms of currency. Like you'll get 50, 80, and then 200. I'm gonna have to go back and oh, there's 2 travelers. We're gonna have to go back and get those travelers. Actually, we just passed this traveler. Let's go back and talk to him. Let me get over there. Go around the tree. Damn it. Why are you not letting me around the tree? There he is. One thing that's kind of funny, and I don't understand why it's part of the game, like there's a dragon that's flying around, and sometimes if you're sitting around just on the map doing nothing, it'll set you on fire, and then your little avatars start running around on fire. I don't know why it does that. complete that, and we're done with our daily quest at least. Let's go ahead and talk to this traveler. And we're gonna do a fight with him real quick. So he's super annoying to fight. All you can do is do regular attacks, and hopefully they hit. He does have high evasion and dodge, so a lot of times he'll like dodge your attacks. So the goal is he's not gonna kill you. He doesn't do pretty much any damage. The whole point is you're trying to defeat him before he fills up his meter, and then he leaves. See, now he's starting to dodge a lot. Come on, y'all can do this. Crap. No, he ran. I only needed one more hit. Damn it. But yeah, that's how that fight goes. Let's see. There's an airship. This will only show up if you actually have friends on your list. Because if you don't, you won't get that. Other things on the map. There are golems that you fight, which give you some nice prizes, but it costs a lot of stamina. Like a golem generally costs between like 80 to 120 stamina. Like if you have a lot of stamina to use, it's fine to do. Like I think it's worth it. But since I'm trying to do like raids and stuff like that, it's not worth it for me because I need that stamina for raids. Alright, so that's it for that part of the... So this is stuff that I got from the merchants and some of the other things that I've been doing. So that's why that's worth it. Okay, where are we going? Let's go into the town. We were talking about that treasure chest, that daily treasure chest. You would get it here. And you also get other rewards. So like here, depending on how long you play for the day, you can get this. These are the stamina crystals. So like you play each day for about an hour, you're gonna get all this. There's also currency rewards for leveling. So like go all the way up to level 60. You get, you know, up to this much in terms of the currency. And then here are the nation recruit tickets. These are really nice. So definitely pays to keep leveling up. This is the 7 days of gifts that I was talking about. So you can see first day you're getting 200 currency, 300,000 gold, 500 currency, 2 holy water of the universe. So these are items that you need to get your character up from 5-star to 6-star. These are hard to get, so that's definitely worth it. And these are experience books. These are equipment growth materials. You're gonna need those as well. And then Naomi here, this is what I was saying, you get her on the 7th day. I remember that this game was the only thing that popped up every time I got an ad, and the mobile games I used to play would give me an ad like 5 minutes. That's why this is also familiar. Yeah, when it first came out, I definitely remember seeing all the ads for it, and I wanted to try it, but like I didn't have any space on my phone, so I never got a chance to try it till now. Alright, let's see, what else are we doing? Go ahead and collect all that. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to go to the challenges. So each day, this resets as well once you unlock them. Like, this is why you have to do the story. A lot of these are locked behind where you are in the story. Like right now, I'm on chapter 10, and that's unlocked pretty much almost everything. So Experience Sanctum, that's where you get, EXP materials. Spirit Sanctum is what you use to enhance the heroes, or, when you're a 5-star, you have to get them to max level 75, and then plus 5, kind of like stars, so plus 5 stars, in order to get them ready for Blessing. And Blessing is how you make them go from 5-star to 6-star. So to get them 5 stars, you have to get them from the Spirit Sanctum. Hero Battle, that one is like kind of like special side quest type stuff. You'll get some materials that you can exchange stuff for. I don't think it's extremely necessary unless you want to work on some 3-star or 4-star characters. I haven't seen any 5 stars in there. I don't even know if they're in there. But it's materials for 4-star and 3-star characters. Ancient Gold Mine is gold. Solar Trade Route is equipment. Mainly physical unit equipment. So physical attackers, stuff like that. Lunar Trade Route are magic equipment. Or at least that's what it seems like. I think it's like physical and then magic. Blessing Sanctum, we were talking about blessing. This is where you can get some materials for that. In order to get them from 5-star to 6-star. Or even from, 2-star to 3-star, 3-star to 4-star, 4-star to 5-star. That's where you would get a lot of that material. Battle and Raid are guild events. My guild is not very high, so I don't even think we can do any of these. Zeman Stunnier, that's the PvP. Upir's Labyrinth is like this extra dungeon, kind of like a challenge dungeon, I think. You get currency from that. Holy Dragon Grounds is another kind of endgame thing. You fight this giant dragon. It's got 5 life bars. I've only gotten past the 2nd life bar so far. But it gives you materials that you can use to craft equipment and possibly even legendary equipment. So that's pretty good. Shelter of Avarice is another side dungeon where you can get gold. Side Story is pretty much like I said, side story. Embodiment of Avarice is another side dungeon where you can get items as well. And all of that resets at reset. So like you use all this and you can wait until the next day and it'll reset and you can do it all over again. Reset time for me is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you can adjust your clock for that, but that's when all of this resets. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Experience Sanctum. And each one kind of difficulty unlocks based on how far you are in the story. So that's why, again, it's like super important to try to blast through the story as quickly as possible. It also changes what the element is. So some dungeons will have conditions to even enter the dungeon. This one luckily doesn't. I'm going to try this and see how well I can do with it. I don't have any of the enemy Guardian Stones, so we didn't even go over that. So Guardian Stones are what you need to break in order to stun a unit. So like it's not the element that the unit is, it's the element you need to break them. So each unit has a type of Guardian Stone. If you're able to hit them with that element, it'll stun them or break their Guardian Stone, and they'll be stunned for like I don't know how many turns, it depends. They're usually good for like either one full rotation of your heroes or multiple, depending on how many you have left on your squad. But this one, so the Guardians that I'm fighting against are going to have purple and gold, and I don't have any good purple and gold. Well, I do have one purple character, one dark character, but I don't usually use her. But we'll go ahead and try with this squad. And we actually won't auto it. So you can see each character, they go in terms of like their speed. So like I have 3 characters coming up, and then the enemy is going to attack 1, 2, 3 times before I get my next character turn. You can see it at the bottom, like the order of who's attacking. So let's go for him. So you can see the skills and what they do. Like this character, Rachel, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's pretty nice because his skill 2 is one that buffs the attack and the speed of all his allies. That's super nice. This attack, if he kills with this move, he gets his turn back. Him and Baraka both have this is their skill 1, which is really nice. So if they kill with this move, they get an extra attack. See, he's right back to attacking again. Magi's my only Fate Core unit, which is kind of like, you have your 5 stars and then have Fate Cores, which looks like it's an extra, like a costume skin, but it's actually like extra abilities and stuff like that. I'm gonna hold on to my AoE. I don't want to use my AoE yet. See, so like right here, this one, yeah, turn resets if the target dies. And then this one hits super hard. See, so reset so he gets his turn again. I'm gonna go ahead and use an AoE here. Oh shit. Killed him. What the fuck? You only get hit like once. What the fuck? That's one thing I don't like about this game. Is like the bosses get first attack. I think that's hella sus. Like this is already gonna be hard because he just broke one of my characters, so they're stunned. Yeah, that's pretty much the hardest level. Because they have this one, but this one's more of a challenge one. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have any of the conditions. I think you need... Yeah, you need like a 3-star character. You need 2 of them. That's probably one that you would do later on if you have it like 3 stars that are leveled up. I'm not at that point in the game where I can do that. Or afford to do that. I'm working too much on like my main characters. God damn. They are hitting me hard. So far I've gotten 2 of my characters up to 6-star, so they can go all the way up to level 90. I just need the materials to do that. Yeah, let's go after him. Like if I do the raid today, I should be able to get one of those cups I need, but then I need to get one more. Because I think the next one I want to get leveled up is probably Baraka. Or maybe Magi. The only reason I wouldn't want to do Magi is because I already got Rochelle up to 6-star, so I might want to work on one of the others. Oh my god, you fucking killed her. God damn it. Yeah, like I said, that's the one thing I really don't like about this. Is like the boss gets first attack. Like what the fuck? Like I guess. It's so messed up at the same time. I like how she goes like totally evil when she does her attack. Like the first time I saw it, that kind of freaked me out. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, Baraka does so much damage. The other thing too is like his special attacks, it gives mana to your back row. So like normally Rachel would not, or Rochelle would not be able to spam his skill 2 this much, but Baraka is giving him mana to do it. Like those two seem to work really well together. You can also auto it, but the problem with the autoing is it depends on what your team CP is. So if it's not high enough, you can't auto it. So like I could auto, but it'd have to be a lower difficulty. You just have to beat it the first time if you have a high enough CP level. Okay. Alright, y'all are getting annoying. One thing that kind of sucks is like most healers tend to be in the front row, which is really weird to me. Like tanks, yeah, tanks obviously usually go in the front, but I don't understand why the healers go up front. It especially kind of sucks because like Baraka's ability, it only benefits back row members, so like my healer's not getting any benefit from that. Nice. Alright, so we're all done with that. Yeah, it seems to be each day is a different theme in terms of what the enemy's break stones are, or guard stones. Like, not just this event, but, yeah, as you can tell, like, all these dungeons seem to have that. I believe the dragon, when you fight him, he's also the same way. Although with the dragon, I don't think you can break him. Great. Dang, it's already been 49 minutes. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do, I think, each day. Like, just doing daily stuff. As you can tell, I'm not even close to done yet with my daily stuff. I haven't even gone into the raids. Alright, just kill the healer, it's fine. She didn't do anything at all. She was like... they broke her like every time. Okay, yeah, sure, just break him too. Fuck it, why not? For the most part, I try to take out the ads with my AoE units and just focus fire on the main boss. That tends to be what gets me the most mileage out of my team. Luckily they targeted my AoEs and my healer and not my 2 DPS units. So it only gave me, what, 4 stars? Ugh. Like, I think you can get 5 stars, but it's mostly 4 stars. I think this one's like the same thing, so I'm just gonna do the quick battle. So what you notice here is, like, you'll see my CP level. Here it's in red. That means I can't do the quick battle, because my CP is not high enough. So I go 1 level up, then you can do the quick battle, and then it'll speed through it, and then you just get the rewards. See, I was getting 3 stars and 4 stars. That's fine. I'm not gonna do the hero battle. Well, I guess I can do the hero battle because I think I can just skip. So like Spica, that's a 4 star. Dio, I think, is a 3 star. I can just go here and just quick battle it. Ancient gold mine. Oh, I just gotta do it at least once. Crap. Alright, fine. I should be able to just quick battle. I should just be able to just auto this one. So, like, there's a lot of stuff in this game. I've had to look at multiple sources just to get information about it, because like it's feel like everyone had like different tips and different types of information about it. Like I said, a lot of the beginning stuff is pretty much the same. Selection banner, try to go for a 5 star, try to go for one you want. The 3 that I told you, Bernadette, Anastasia, and Baraka, tend to be the best ones, but you can get anyone you feel comfortable with, to be honest, just whichever one you want. You just want to make sure that you do that, you do some of the other premium banner summon, even that top banner, you know, do at least the discount multi on there, because you might get lucky and get something good out of it. And try to start yourself off with like 3 or more 5 stars. That would be a good start. There's also codes. I don't know the exact link, you'll have to look it up, but just look up Exos Heroes codes, and what it is you'll get to the website that you can go to enter in the codes. And what you do is you choose your server, you put in your ship name, and then you put in the codes. It's pretty much Exos, and then the other code is Heroes. That's pretty much a code that they've had ever since the game came out. It was only supposed to be that month, but it's still live. You get 800 currency from it. So that's enough to do a multi right there. I think also for the first time there's a mission if you get 3 bad multis in a row, or 3 multis where you did not get a 5-star. It's a mission where you'll get 700 currency. Another quick thing you can do to get a lot of currency is transcending. I think you get quite a bit. Like I think you get like almost 700 or so from transcending 10 units, which is basically like feeding the same unit into itself. So obviously the easiest thing is to take 1 stars and 2 stars and even 3 stars in doing that. Yeah, the first 3 missions you get a decent amount of currency out of it, but after that it's not worth it, because I think the next reward after that is like after you transcend 100 of them you get 100 currency, which is like crap compared to what they had earlier. Alright, so we finished that, so we can do quick battle. We're not going to do the solar and lunar trade, like I said. Those are the 2 that you do for equipment. We do Blessing Sanctum. What do I need for Maniac? Oh, I need to be 10-1 to unlock Maniac. Jesus, okay, fine. Can I quick battle? No, we'll have to do this first. Okay, so we've hit 60 minutes in the game, so I can get all my stamina rewards. Like, even if you don't play a lot, you'd want to at least try to get to an hour mark so you can get all those stamina rewards, because you can like stack that up. You might not use it anytime soon unless there's an event you want to do. Like for me, I'm doing the raid, so that's why I need like as much stamina as possible. But like if you're not, you can always just hold on to it and wait for another event that you want to do. Like maybe the next time they do a raid. I sort of sounds like she's saying like, "Here's a present for you," and I'm like, "Why? That is not a present. They didn't teach you what a present is." The graphics and animation in this game are beautiful. They are. Like, I really like this game. Like, that was the thing that really caught my attention, was like the art style. And then when I played it, I was like, wow, these are like some crazy graphics. Because there were a couple of other games that I tried. Summoner's War, I think, had the Street Fighter V collaboration, but I was not impressed with the graphics nor the playstyle. King's Raid, I think, was another one I tried, and I was not happy with the way that looked either. Like, there was a bunch of games that I tried just for the hell of it, because I was kind of bored with the current games that I was playing. But this one was the only one that interested me out of a lot of those games. Okay, so I think the last few things we're going to do are, let's do the PvP. So that's the team I currently use. I have 2 AoEs, my 2 DPS, and my supports. That's the team I generally go with. So right now, my CP is 1.4 mil. I usually only do the daily match. I don't go beyond this. So there's the teams that you can choose from. Try to stay from Baraka, because Baraka hits so fucking hard. We're gonna go. We're gonna go with this team. Let's try this team out. You can either auto or manually do it. I'm just gonna manually do it. Since I'm not very versed in this game, I don't know everyone's breakstones, or else you could just like break all the units easily, or not easily, but like you would know which ones you could break. I think that took too long. Okay, that sucked. That sucked for them even more though. Damn, they healed back. How are you not dead? Might have lost. How many attacks do you get? Is it my turn yet? Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess I didn't. Crystal 1. I don't know what happened. He attacked like 5 times in a row, and I was like, am I dead? Okay, let's do this one. This one you can only do like, I think it's like timed. But I always forget after the first time I do it. I'm surprised this game doesn't force auto PvP. Most other games like this one that I've played usually do. Well, I don't think it's real PvP. Like, I think you're just playing the computer. Like, I know when I fight the dragon, that's fully auto. This should probably kill her off. Alright, and the last thing we're gonna do is the dragon here. Yeah, we'll just do this thing, that's fine. So whatever, it's automated anyway. So the dragon has 5 life bars. He changes after each life bar. So like, first one's the easiest to get rid of, and then he starts flying around more at the second one. Third one, he has something else, like I don't even know. Like, I've only gotten to the 3rd life bar. I haven't gotten past that. Like you see, I already drained half his life bar. And that's 1 life bar down. Now he's dodging shit. and flying and blocking. Nope, there goes half my team. Like, I haven't read too much up on what you do with the dragon. I just kind of just do this, see how it goes. Like, I don't even know what happened those 2 times where I actually got into the 3rd life bar, because a lot of times it goes like this, where I'm just like doing no damage. But from what I can tell, the goal of this is like you'll get some materials that you can use to forge weapons. This will do fine as long as that dragon skill holds up, but... well, there went Bernadette. Like, you'll notice how fast the first life bar went, and the second life bar is just totally... total grind. I'm honestly surprised I'm still alive right now. Oh, here we go. This should be the end soon. Rip. That's about typically how it goes for me. Like, I'll get the first life bar done pretty easily, and then the second life bar just depends on what happens. Like, I haven't even been playing 2 weeks, so I'm not expecting to beat this thing. Alright, so that's most of the challenges that I do. I don't really do the side stories of the shelters, or I don't even do the solar or lunar trade routes anymore because like I don't have space in my inventory, and most of the stuff I get are things that I don't need. Like I'll just end up selling most of that stuff off. Like I'll probably do it before the end of the day, but like I don't need any of that stuff. Okay, so we're up to 447 stamina. It's a pretty good amount. Let me check my daily stuff, make sure I got everything I've done so far. Okay, so the only things I haven't done are polish equipment and complete exploration. I might do the exploration. Okay, so let's see. Inventory. Okay, we're not too bad in inventory. Heroes. 96. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, so let me see if I can level anybody up. So max level is 75 unless you bless the hero, in which at that case they can go up to 90. Most of my major ones are already up to 75. I use her as a tank a lot, so I might try to level her up. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Well, that's the one that we got from the exploration, so that makes sense. These are a lot heftier. There, 75. So now she's maxed out. Do I have equipment? I don't have equipment for her. That's fine. I needed to level her up anyway. Let me see, I have some reds, some blues, purples, and lights. See, I don't have a good light unit. Like, these are the only two light units I have, or that I use. The only reason I use her is because I have her Fate Core. Like, that's a Fate Core that you get from the game. And like, see this, she's already maxed out because she was a 3-star. She's one of the characters that you get in story. Okay, so let's take a look at the 3-star character because it's the same for any of the rarities. So once you've max leveled them, in order to get them like from their current star to the next star, so since she's 3-star, you need to get her up to 4-star. First thing you need to do is enhance them. Now there's two ways to enhance. You can enhance with the same level. So since she's a 3-star, you can use a 3-star item, and it's a 100% chance to enhance. If you didn't have a 3-star, you could use a 2-star, and that's a 50% chance, unless you use like the same. Well, these I think are universal, so you get the extra 5%. But like if you use like say fire instead of light, it's 50% chance if you use the 2-star. But we have a lot of 3-stars, so we're gonna use 3-stars anyway. We'll go ahead and enhance her. We'll go ahead and do this. And then she'll go +1. So you need to get up to +5. I don't know if it does faster if you do more than one at a time. I haven't really tried that. You probably could. I'm probably just being dumb and just doing it this way. So you get up to +5 and she's ready to be blessed. So to bless, you need, different types of materials. If you have all the materials there, you just bless them, and then they become a 4-star. Transcend is if you get dupes of the character. I believe it also gives them a star, or it gives them an enhancement as well. But depending on who it is, sometimes it's not worth it. Alright, so since she's up there, we can go ahead and use these. I'm not going to worry about getting her up to the next rank yet. I haven't really used her, to be honest. She's just kind of there. Alright. Dark units. And then fire and... Like, those are my two main fire units. Like, I don't even use... Sabrina was my first... She's the one that I chose. Like, I was trying to get Bernadette, but it took me so long. Like, I think I was rolling for like half an hour. And the third time I got Sabrina, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just pick her. And she was good for me at the beginning. She's another one of those units that has single target and AoE. So like for story grinding, she's really good. I just don't use her very much anymore. Maybe for specialized dungeons where the enemy is all fire, I would use her. But the problem is, like, she's not as useful for me anymore because, there's my DPS single target fire, and then she's totally AoE. Like, both her attacks are AoE. So I end up using her more. Let me see how much this will do. This will give me a level? That will give me a level. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just level him up. I need to level him up anyway. So then we got blue. My two main blues are already 75. She's kind of like my backup blue. And then this low level stuff, let's give to I don't use him at all. This is the starter unit that you get. He gets a Fate Core as well. It's from one of those early campaigns. But I don't use him at all. He's another fire unit too. How about you? Yeah, that's fine. Give her a level. Alright, so that's that. Go ahead and go here. So once a day, they'll give you one of these scrolls in order to do this crafting. And this is just EXP scrolls. But you definitely want to do that. That's once a day. Oh, that one's good. Universal. And then you have these, also crafting. So based on the materials that you get, like this right here, you can exchange these. These are chance to get these heroes. Like obviously those are like the top tier ones up top. Those are pretty hard to get. More than likely you're gonna get not even 4-star. Most of the time when you do this, you're gonna get 3 stars. But you can do it just because, why not? I don't think there's anything else you can do with these clocks. So I can do 5, or just do it for the hell of it. See what we get. I'm pretty sure the clocks aren't used for anything else, so yeah, we got a bunch of 3 stars. This one... like, these are the same thing. These are only for this. Once again, you have your 5 stars, your 4 stars, 3 stars. I think it even goes to 2 stars, and 1 stars. It's pretty bad. We'll go ahead and do it. I mean, you never know. Maybe you get lucky. We didn't. And then this is what you get from the dragon. He gives you currency to do this. And here you can get a bunch of different items. And most of these are pretty good. Obviously, you want to get the exclusive items. But especially at the beginning, a lot of that equipment's pretty good. Nope, but we got low-end stuff. There's other things that you can craft as well. That's mostly the main stuff, though. Let's see. Oh, not over. Okay, that's good. I thought I was going to be over on inventory. Heroes were definitely over. So there's a couple things you can do. Like I said, you can transcend, which I might as well show you what the transcending looks like here. So let's take her. Okay. So you go to transcend, and if you have a dupe, and it has to be like the same element too. Like you can't be like a different element and try to transcend it. It has to be exactly the same character and element. And then you go to transcend. And there you go. Auto polish? Sure. Why not? Fuck it. That's a daily mission. Okay. Let's go ahead and you can either sell or disassemble. And the advantage with disassemble is there's a trade shop that it gives you currency for. So when you get rid of 9. Actually, I'm going to get rid of all my 4 stars. Later on, it's important to keep them, but right now it's not for me. So heroic tokens, we got 16. Journal, we max someone out. Okay, so this is what it is. So we just got her up to 75. So when you click on the character in the journal, if you go here, it'll show you rewards that you can get. So based on the level caps that you hit, you'll get rewards. So this one we're getting 70 of the currency because we got her up to 75. Did we hit someone else? Who else did we hit? We got someone else's too. So like even for the common ones, right? So your 1-star units, you get them here. These are the different rewards you can get. So from 15, because 15 is the level cap for 1 star. 2 stars 30, 3 star 45, 4 stars 60, 5 star 75, 6 star 90. You can get a 1 star all the way up to 6 star. They're still not good. Like getting them up to 6 star is good for certain things, like the side stories require you to use some of these units. Also the explorations, you can use these guys, but that's more kind of end game stuff in my opinion. Like that's not something to concentrate on at the very beginning of the game. Like that's why I'm not worrying about that right now. Okay, what else? Exos pass. So this is something where you can get rewards for over the course of a month, and you can either go the standard route, the free pass stuff, or you can pay the 3,000 to get the premium pass and get even more stuff. I'm mostly free to play. Like I bought some of the monthly passes because they were super cheap, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with paying like $5. I'm okay with that. I played enough to where I kind of enjoy the game, so I felt like $5 was good enough. But you pass like some of these missions that they have on there. It's each day, I think, as well as these battles that pop up every once in a while, and you can level up and get these prizes. Like, it would be really nice if I can get up to level 10. I don't know if I can, but that would be really nice to get up to, because this is the item I need to get my 5 stars to 6 star. I'm not willing to pay those 3,000 crystals. It's a lot to get that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, so like these are my rewards that I got earlier. Alright, so that's pretty much most of the stuff. That's most of the daily things that you do each day in the game. We spent an hour and a half getting through all that. And then, you know, you can go through story. Story doesn't cost any stamina, so that's nice. But we're going to go into the raid. So, this is the current raid that's out. This is on for another 3 days or so. My goal is to clear out the shop. And so there's two parts. You have your basic products and then you have your raid products. The raid products are what I'm going for, because once you clear all 4 of those, you get the step up prize. So here you're getting 10 nation recruit tickets. So we want to do that, and then hopefully if I have enough time, I want to try to do the next round, which will give me a Fate Core Hero Recruit ticket. So that's what I'm trying to do. If I do this right, I should be able to clear out 2 of these today, then finish it tomorrow, and then have 2 days left to clear out the 5th stage. That's my goal. So anyhow, the way you do it is there's 3 difficulties. Baraka is hard, this is extreme, and then special. Special obviously is the hardest one. Special is obviously the one that gives you the most, so this is the one we concentrate on first, because you can only clear this once a day. Once you clear that, extreme you can clear 3 times a day, which gives you a decent amount, and then hard is unlimited, but that gives you like the least amount. So typically what I like to do is, like, if you can clear special, that's almost enough to get 1800 right off the bat. Extreme, clearing 3 times, get you close to it, get you like 1600 roughly, depending on how many times it takes for you to clear it. And then you can just like grind hard to get the rest of what you need. Clearing special gives you like 1100, so then it's depending on like how many times it took for you to get through it. I mean, it's faster for people if they can just get through it with 1 try, obviously. Extreme gives you like 320 when you kill him, and then hard gives you 120, something like that. But you also get the raid coins just for attempting. Like, I think Dragon Emperor is like 120 or 100, even if you die. So that's why it's like sometimes it gets me out to 180 for doing it, just because of all the attempts it takes for me. But so each one has the 3 guardian stones that you see there. The first time you go through his first life bar, because each one has 3 life bars. The first life bar will be purple, and you have to break him like 6 times in order to break him. And then when he gets to the second life bar, it's blue, and then the last life bar is green. I don't have good purples. Like, I have the 1 purple, and I don't usually take her. So what my strategy is, I take my strongest unit off the bat and try to see how much damage I can do. Usually what I try to do is I like to try to take out his ads and then do as much damage to him as possible, the boss. And hopefully I can get him close to the second life bar, and then the second team will be concentrated on blue with 1 green in case they're able to get past the second life bar, because it's a lot faster and a lot easier if you're able to break him. If you're not able to break him, obviously it's a lot more difficult, but that's typically the strategy I like to do. And usually it'll take me maybe 4 or 5 attempts on special. Extreme's a little easier. Extreme usually takes me about 3. And then even hard takes me a couple runs because, you know, if you can't break him, hard, like Baraka, he hits hard enough to kill a character. Like, luckily he's only single target. The other two have AoE as well as single target, so they're a lot more difficult to deal with a lot of times. But we're going to do extreme first. That's the one I always try to do first, because that's the one that takes the most stamina but also gives the most rewards, and usually is enough to give me enough to do one. I'm actually going to change that up. We're going to take out Rara and put in Bernadette. Because the thing is, like, if somehow I'm miraculously able to make it to the second life bar, it'd be nice to have 2 blues to try to see if we can break them. It's doubtful. Like, I'm probably not going to get that far down that first bar, but this is usually what I do. Luckily, the 2 rounds before are fairly easy. Like, they didn't make everything super hard. As you see, I'm able to, like, almost one-shot a lot of these guys. That's nice. I'm gonna try to conserve mana going into the last fight. Like, I was actually really surprised that the first 2 rounds were so easy for each one. But here we're fighting the boss. He's gonna get his first attack, which once again I think sucks. She blocked at this, so that's good. Alright, so we're gonna concentrate. Same thing, DPS on the boss. Try to get some damage on him. Buff everybody and speed them up. Let my AoEs try to take out the ads. It took me a while to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I had no idea. I just had it on auto and I was just like, okay, just do whatever. I didn't know that it was cumulative damage. So yeah, like the first few times I fought it, it was just on hard too, because you have to beat hard before you can unlock extreme and then special. So I think at a certain point I finally realized that I had gotten the boss down to like the last health bar. I was like, what the hell? What happened? Like, I only recently joined the Discord. Like, I found out there was a code that came out this month that I missed. Kind of mad that I missed it. But apparently there was a code at the beginning of the month. I didn't realize they had other codes since Exos Heroes. Well, I think there was one, but I didn't go for that one. So I think he's about to do his AoE, and it might just totally wipe me, but at least I did like a half bar damage. Oh no, I got time to do some more. Okay. We should be able to get him past half bar. If I'm lucky, some guys will survive the AoE attack, and I can get a little bit more damage. But I'll probably get him down to half health, and that's about it. And I've tried using purple units that I have. They're okay for like the other difficulties. This one, they just don't last. So it's like, maybe I can break them, but they don't do any damage even after they've broken them. So it's almost like not worth it for me. Total wipe? Oh, she survived and then she gets wiped. Yep, that's about what I expected. We are going to go with the same team. Try to hopefully melt the first health bar. Like if I can get him down to the second health bar, I can almost take out that entire health bar. Because especially for like Baraka and Rochelle, they do a lot of damage when he's broken. Yeah, like the biggest difference between fighting him with the ads and without the ads is especially for Bernadette, she can switch from using her AoE to her single target. Like her AoE I think is like 187% to everybody versus her single target which is like 300. See, so now we got him down to the second life bar. I don't think we're going to be able to break him before the AoE though. Like I think he's gonna AoE me before I can break him. Like I could have brought another ice unit, but my other ice units don't do enough damage. And I don't know if we would have got him down to the second life bar. Like I don't know who I'd replace if I was gonna do that. So we'll see if anyone survives. If I'm lucky and Bernadette survives, because I'm pretty sure Anastasia is going to get targeted and died from this. If she can survive, there's a chance I could still break him. Never mind, she died. And he's done. Alright, so this round, change the team up. So, I'm going to bring Rera, and we will bring another ice. This is to make sure we get the break. After working a full day and finishing my 40-hour work week, I got called into work for a midnight to 6 a.m. shift at 10 p.m. last night. That fucking sucks. Well, besides that, how you doing, Nate? Okay, so we should actually be able to take out the second bar. I'm gonna go ahead and buff everybody now. Hopefully I can get another one by the time we break him. I'm gonna save hers. She has a high multiplier on her, I think it's skill 2, but her overall damage isn't very high, so it's not worth doing. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, but we got the additional breaks. That's nice. Yikes. Besides that silliness, you're doing great. And that's good. Gonna go ahead and hold on to her shit. And then this is gonna be the break. Alright. Full damage time. Nice, we got it back. Check out the damage from this. So much damage. Okay. 600%. Too bad I haven't worked on her very much. So it's good damage, but she could do a whole lot more. Alright, let's see if we can get him past the bar. Okay, so like I said, we were able to fully deplete that second bar. All I had to do was break him. Of course, now we're probably gonna die. We'll try to do as much damage as we can before then. No, you killed my Ice Queen. So now we're just gonna try to do as much damage as we can. We're not gonna be able to break again because I only have one green. But next turn, we should definitely be able to kill. I'm gonna bring my green squad. Once we break them, that should be curtains. How are things on the Ranma front? Fabulous as always, excellent. I mean, it's just work, man. This is my my first game stream in a while. Like, I stream Texas Showdown stuff, but most of y'all don't know me for fighting games, so it's alright. I've been playing this for the past couple weeks. Like, I've been looking at a bunch of games that I didn't play before on my old phone. Like, since I got the new phone, I was like, there's a bunch of games that I wanted to try. This was one of them. And I've had a lot of fun with it, so that's why I'm streaming it. Alright, so that was... what, 3? 3 rounds? Okay, so 4 rounds. This will be the team that defeats him. Guess let's bring her. We'll bring Baraka back. Like, I really like the Baraka pairing. Hayabusa and the guys are trying to get me into another game called Genshin Impact. Seen some gameplay footage of it. It looks really sick. So I probably will try to give that game a try. Just gonna regular attack here. You do it. I really like this girl because her attacks are heals at the same time. I find that super useful. Like, I like Anastasia, but like the thing that annoys me is like when it takes a lot of mana for her to even heal. Like, she'll do the auto heal thing, which is fine. But like the actual team heal takes a lot of mana for her to even do it. And then she has a big attack, but it's just an attack. So like sometimes it's useful, but here, you know, having an attack that's also a team heal, I think is really nice. Oh shit! I didn't notice that she was already broken. Oh well, that's fine. These were my two main DPS anyway. Alright, how much damage? Pretty good damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... let's do this. And this is like her self buff. And then heal up at the same time. I probably could have done the other one to try to see if I could break him again, but let's try this. Thought he was about to do his AoE. I was kind of surprised he didn't. I might have enough to kill him. Yeah, this might do it. Nice. See, 1150 for beating him. Plus the 100 or so you got each time you attempt it. Okay, so we can go in the shop. We're going to buy Holy Water of the Universe. Because I definitely need that. I need 2 of them actually. So that's fine. So that's cleared. You can only do it once a day like I said. So we're going to go down to this one. This one... Ugh. Do I not have any more stamina? Did I use all the stamina? Let's go do the first one first. Suggestions. No, we're going to change that. I'm going to take out Rara. Put in Bernadette. You know what? We'll try this. We'll try some dark units. The only problem is I would still need DPS. I have to take out the ads. That's the problem. I could try this, I guess. I don't think it's gonna go well though.